Yo guys, Busby here. And you're probably thinking, wow, Busby is uploading a video again? Oh, wow, Jesus. Yeah, well, I just, didn't want to keep you guys bored that I don't want to show that I'm not dead, but that I am extremely lazy, as usual. And yeah, that's basically about it. But the real topic for today over the Grand Theft Auto Online Power Play adversary game mode is, to state a couple of things that's been on my mind, such as doing bad and, well, yeah, that's basically all there is to it. So let's just go ahead and just jump into it. Now, when it comes to doing bad, trust me, I'm a full on expert on that sort of thing because you have your good moments and you have your bad moments. And there are sometimes when your bad moments necessarily outweigh your good moments, so to speak. And all I have to say is that it's okay to do bad at most points because, not you're not going to be the best at certain game modes or you're not going to be the best in general. That doesn't mean you should stop trying altogether. I mean, just because you have one bad game doesn't mean you're going to keep on having continuous bad games, a loss streak, to put it in general. I mean, look at me. There are times when I do good and there are times when I do bad. It's just the way it is. Necessarily, I try to think of ways in order to become good, even though I'm bad at the game in general. I mean, trust me, there are a hell of a lot more players out there who are much more better than me. But that doesn't mean I should stop altogether. And what I mean is that you should just give it your all. I mean, in the end, you should just go ahead and have fun with it, especially if you're playing with friends. Because no matter what, your friends are going to give you a lot of shit in the end. Because they're your friends. They care about you like that. They love you like that. Even if they are dicks sometimes. And this could be pointed out to a couple of people in specific. Just putting that out there. But necessarily, you shouldn't take the game all too serious. If you feel as though you're doing bad, okay, big whoop. Take a breather. Just calm your tits, basically speaking. Because it's not going to help out. All that rage and all that stress is going to end up just putting negative is just going to end up putting negative thoughts into your head, and that's something you don't want. Think of it as going into a workplace. That is, if you happen to work, and you know for a fact that you have negative thoughts in your head. But before you head into work, you want to try to clear all that out of your head as much as possible. Because if you happen to go into a workplace with said negative thoughts, then it's going to affect the atmosphere in some ways. You never know. Your negativity could spread amongst your coworkers. It could spread amongst the customers. It could even spread amongst your managers. And trust me, that's the last thing you want. That's the last thing you need. And during this whole gameplay sort of thing, I had my fun, but there are things I looked at and thought, maybe I could have done this better. But then again, in most of these matches, like, most of my teammates happen to have left, leaving me with only a single teammate, and then afterwards by myself against 3 players. I mean, trust me, during this time, I could have easily tried to, well, you know what, screw it, I wasn't going to win, I know for a fact, but I was damn well going to try my hardest to show them that I'm not going to pussy out. I'm not going to quit just because I'm the only person on my team. If there was 10 players and there was only me and someone else on the opposing team, best believe you and me, I would try to do my best in order to at least make it out alive in that match, get that money, try to get the most kills out of it, basically, so to speak, to show that you may have a bigger team, but I myself am a one-man army, all that stuff. But back to, good moments and bad moments. You really shouldn't, put all the pressure on yourself. You shouldn't have the world on your shoulders or, necessarily carry your teammates back. I mean, because you don't need that kind of pressure on you in the first place because, once again, it's just going to end up giving you negative thoughts and just end up, raging at your teammates because they're trying to do the best that you can and you're already putting more than 100% out there. I mean, if you want to try to do better with your team, all you have to do is coordinate with them, talk to them. There are times when they may not have mics, but you never know. They could listen through their TV sets and just work with you that way. I mean, throughout this whole match, it wasn't really bad. I mean, I made quite a few amounts of currency, a lot of money, so to speak. And with the Cunning Stunts DLC tomorrow, you know, I'm trying to get every penny there is. And, you know, not try to be broke. I mean, I have some money, but then again, there are those who have probably much more than me. I mean, some may be modded accounts, but then again, you know, they're modded accounts. I don't think they really matter at this point. But, yeah. And one other thing I want to talk about, because I probably don't want to drag this on longer than it should be, because I'm at the 5 minutes and 30-second marker. And I just want to end this and say it's okay to do bad. You know, people have their moments, as I already stated. Whether it be a loss streak or a win streak, you know, there are times when you're not going to be able to win everything or lose everything, so to speak. Now, I don't know about that, but yeah. I'm not very helpful, not very, you know, out there, so to speak. But I feel, but if you get as though what I'm saying, then, you know, props. You know, pat yourself on the back. Don't, you know, once again, don't try to take this seriously. I'm bad at, you know, speaking about this sort of thing, because, you know, I do bad. If you see me in the lobby, trust me, I'm going to be try-harding my ass off, and even then I'll still lose, because, not because of my teammates, but because of myself and what I need to work on, you know. But, yeah, that's all there is to it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, one more thing, at the end of this is a map that my friend Frezzies has created. I forgot the name of the map. Hopefully it will, you know, show up as I'm playing this game, you know, in the score counter in the top left-hand corner. And it's a nice little map. It's basically located at Lester's warehouse, and it's a raid, capture style raid, and it's pretty well modified. He made sure to put a little bit of twist there and whatnot, and the spawn points are like, in my case, a bit bad, but you know, he's still working the kinks out. It is a beta after all, so you know, there's still some things to work out. But I'll put the map in the description. You know, get the information from him, and other than that, that's basically all there is to it. Be sure to follow him on Twitter. His name is Frezzies. He's a very brilliant content creator, and, you know, the Cunning Stunts DLC is bound to have some new props added to the creator, and you best believe, you and me, he's going to be working his ass off in order to, you know, get some good quality maps out there besides the crappy maps that may be out today. So, yeah. There we go. Good moments, bad moments, you know, getting your ass kicked. Frezzies map. That's all there is to it. And I think I just hit 8 minutes. So, love you all. Peace. In the Middle East. I messed that up so bad. I'm sorry.